Hey guys, it's Ashley and I have a big hat on. Today I wanted to bring to you a tag video because I feel like tag videos have just dropped off the face of the earth on BookTube, and I am here to single-handedly bring them back to life. Except not really, I'm just doing this one tag video because I wanted to, so here we go. So if you've been with me for a couple of years, you might remember a tag circling around BookTube called the You're Not Good Enough book tag, and it was one of my favorite tag videos that I have ever filmed, and so I decided today that I would do You're Not Good Enough 2.0. It's not really like a second version of it. I literally didn't change any of the questions or anything. I just picked some more characters and I'm just gonna do the whole thing over again because it was fun. So if you haven't been here that long, the You're Not Good Enough book tag was started by a booktuber who has now made their original video private, so I cannot link that anywhere, but I will link my original video down below. Basically, you have a total of 15 different questions. You pull 2 characters' names out of a cup, which I picked a cup that was much too small for 30 pieces of paper, so we'll hope to God this doesn't make a mess. And then you decide which one of those characters you would pick for that question. I did pick some like major popular characters that you'll know, but I also picked some from like more recently read books that I really enjoyed. So anyway, we'll figure this out. All right, question 1. You only have one more spot on your spelling bee team. Who would you choose to complete your spot? First we have Hermione from Harry Potter. Wow, going straight for the most popular characters who would easily fit this question. And then we also have Magnus Bane. Definitely going with Hermione here. I think that's a no-brainer for all of us here. Next question. Both characters want to kill you. Which one would you kill first so you have a better chance at surviving? This is a me question. We have Inej from Six of Crows, who is a badass in and of herself. And then we have Ezra Miller from Illuminae. I am definitely going to kill Inej first because, like I said, Inej is a badass female queen and she would kick my ass any day. And Ezra doesn't really know what he's doing, so that works. You're on The Bachelor or Bachelorette and you're down to these 2 characters. Who are you giving your rose to? Let's find out. We have Adian from Throne of Glass. Or, this one fell out, or Nova from Renegades. Why could I not think of that? So I love both of these characters. Nova from Renegades went undercover, disguised herself as a good guy when she was really a bad guy, which I think takes talent and skill. She didn't let anybody find out who she was until the 3rd book. You go, girl. But then she did end up changing sides, so like, was that all just for nothing? Sort of, kind of. All right. Adian, on the other hand, did not stop fighting until he got Aelin back. And I think that deserves a rose. That commitment, that dedication to the cause. Giving my rose to Adian. Enough said. Number 4. You have been chosen for the Hunger Games. Who would be most likely to volunteer to take your place? We have Lila Bard. Oh god. From A Darker Shade of Magic. I don't think that's gonna go well. And then we have Will Herondale from The Infernal Devices. I think for this one, I'm going to have to go with Will Herondale. Will would take my place in the Hunger Games. These characters are both very, like, full of themselves, but I think Lila is just a little too much, like, save your own skin, ditch the others, to want to volunteer for somebody else. So I think I'm gonna go with Will Herondale. I don't know if that's right. That's just what I feel. I still love Lila with all of my heart, but honestly, I don't think she'd save me. I think that she'd take all my money and then get the fuck out. So there's that. You're stranded on a desert island. Which character would you sacrifice to engage in cannibalism? I did not make these questions. I'm just putting that out there. Okay, first up is Julian Blackthorne from The Dark Artifices. Would I eat Julian? I don't know. And then Kaz Brekker from Six of Crows. Oh my god, who would I sacrifice? Okay, I think the question is more so who would I more enjoy being on a desert island with? I mean, both of these characters, I feel like they would be able to do all of the hard work for me, so I would just be able to relax and sunbathe and read all day. Because I haven't finished Queen of Air and Darkness, I don't really know how Julian ends up. I've only read the first 200 pages and it's not going so well. But despite that, I'm probably gonna have to say I would kill and eat Kaz and then survive on the island with Julian, just because I don't think that Kaz would like me unless I was a Nej. So having to live with him on a desert island, I mean, I like being alone, but like forever alone, I'm gonna have to go with Julian. That explanation was really bad, but just moving on. Number 6. You are the next DC or Marvel superhero. Who would you pick as your sidekick? Let's find out. We have, nice, Voldemort. Or we have, oh, even better, the Darkling. How did I get stuck with these two great sidekicks? What the hell happened in my life to bring me here? Oh my god. Okay, I think the better question is, who would you rather have as a sidekick? The Darkling or Voldemort? Because neither options are looking too hot right now. And I was really hoping that I would get both of these characters with different characters for questions and not in the same question, but here we are. As much as I hate Voldemort, and this is a very bad way to start a sentence, so apologies for that, but as much as I hate Voldemort for all that he's done, I'm gonna have to go with Voldemort. I can't believe I just said that too. I hate the Darkling so much, like so much, that I am literally willing to possibly sacrifice my life to have Voldemort as my sidekick. But I mean, if you think about it this way, Voldemort is my sidekick. As long as he knows he's my sidekick and that, you know, he knows we're a team, then I got it made. I mean, Voldemort, he'll kill all the enemies. He'll be the best sidekick ever. I don't have to worry about doing a damn thing. And the Darkling would probably end up gaslighting me into believing that I'm not supposed to be the hero and that it's my fault that he's not the hero. So for those reasons and those reasons alone, I'm going with Voldemort. Next question. You are the manager of an avocado admiring company. Who would you fire for lack of communication skills? We have, oh, good. This is good. We have Rhysand from A Court of Thorns and Roses, which I just reread, so that's why he's in here. And then we also have Osaran from A Darker Shade of Magic. You know, the big black magic for Black London thing that's not really a human being. So I think it's quite obvious we're gonna have to go with Osaran for quite obvious reasons. I don't think that he would be good at avocado admiring, so for those reasons, he is not good enough. Many other reasons also attribute to that decision, but I'm not going to name them all here because it would take the entire video. Number 8, you just read a book in which your favorite character dies. Who would be most likely to comfort you in your time of need? Let's find out. We have Percy, my sweet Percy. And we have Nina Zenik from Six of Crows. I'm gonna go with Percy. Not because I don't like Nina, not because I wouldn't want her to console me, but because Percy's fatal flaw is that he will do anything for his friends. So I just have to believe that he would be there for me in my time of need. Though I do have to admit, Nina might make me waffles, and that I would be totally okay with. So it depends. You know, is Percy gonna serve me food? No? Then I have to go with Nina. It's high school. Who would most likely be part of the popular clique? We have Rye from A Darker Shade of Magic, and then we also, oh my god. I thought the character on this one was a completely different character, and I read it wrong, and it's Amarantha from A Court of Thorns and Roses. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna have to go with Rye for this one, because Rye has a lot of things going for him, but the main thing he has going for him is that he did not lock the entirety of Prythian under a mountain and then force everybody to be his slaves. So I think it's kind of, you know, obvious that she would not be very popular in high school, and that Rye is the only answer here. Next question. It's your birthday. Who would have the nerve to forget about it? That bitch. Let's find out who that bitch is. Neville Longbottom from Harry Potter. Or we have Katie something. I don't remember her last name, and that's really bad of me because this is one of my favorite series, but Katie from Illuminate. I'm gonna have to go with Katie because one, Neville is such a sweetheart, and I just think that, you know, he doesn't have very many friends at Hogwarts when we're reading the books, and so I think that if, you know, I was his friend, he would remember my birthday. I just think that he is thoughtful like that. Katie, on the other hand, is trying to battle an intergalactic war, and I just don't think that she has time to remember my birthday, and that's totally okay, you know? Katie, you do your thing. I forgive you. Just send me my present via intergalactic space mail. We'll be fine, okay? Number 11. You just found an upcoming BookTube star. Which character would it most likely be? I really hope that I have enough characters for all these questions, actually, because the cup is getting a little empty. We have Rowan from Throne of Glass, which is already putting me on a bad bend there. And then we have Spensa from Skyward. Rowan is a Fae warrior. He's large and doesn't have much personality in the beginning of the story. And Spensa's got a lot of personality. Spensa is very loud and very there. So I think for now I'm gonna have to go with Spensa because I just think that she would capture the audience more. You know, she would have the energy and the feeling that Rowan would just completely and utterly lack. So I think I'm gonna have to go with Spensa. Be honest with me, if you've read Skyward, would you enjoy watching Spensa on BookTube? Because I sure as hell would. Especially like early book Spensa. Oh god, that would be so funny. Number 12, it's sleepover time, but you can only invite one person. Who would you invite? Jem Carstairs from the Infernal Devices, or... What the hell? Why did I put him in here? Okay, we have Jem Carstairs from the Infernal Devices, or we have Captain Chromium from Renegades, who, if you don't know, is Adrian's dad. Well, I don't think I'm inviting Adrian's dad to my slumber party, so we're gonna go with Jem. I don't need an explanation for that. All right, number 13, bam, you're pregnant. Who's the dad? Or mother, I guess. I mean, I don't know, we don't care here. We have Esta from The Last Magician, which I really need to reread because I have forgotten much of what happens. And then we also have Adrian from Renegades, and I'm gonna have to go with, oh, actually that's hard. Esta is super impulsive. She makes all the bad decisions, and she has to deal with the consequences of all of those. Adrian is also super impulsive and makes lots of bad decisions and has to deal with consequences of all of those. So I would truly want neither of these people to be my baby other parent because I don't want those bad decisions to wipe off on my child, okay? For now, I'm gonna have to go with Adrian because I feel like Adrian, despite all of the bad things that he does, always wants what's best and always tries to work for what's best. And I mean, at this point between these two people, that's all I can ask for, right? All right, number 14, you just sent a super important text. Who would read it and not reply? We have Nikolai from, you know, King of Scars / Six of Crows / Shadow and Bone. I couldn't think of what that other series was. And then we have Amryn from A Court of Thorns and Roses. And personally, I think I know who would immediately read it and does not reply, and that is Amryn, because she does not give a shit throughout 90% of the series, and that is fine by me. She is fine to do whatever she wants, because I guarantee you, if I brought up the topic to her, she'd probably kill me. So, you know, do your thing, girl. Do your thing, and just leave me here. You're good. You're fine. Number 15, which is the final question. You just woke up and it's time for breakfast, but your mother's been replaced. Who is standing in the kitchen when you come downstairs? Oh my god, and these are the last two answers. Okay, we have, oh, actually, not bad. Okay, Annabeth. Or Stevie from Truly Devious. I'm going to want, oh, actually, you know what? It's not as easy as I thought it was. So Stevie, if you haven't read Truly Devious, is very into true crime, so she notices things that other people don't notice. She looks into things really deeply, and so that's why she's in the boarding school that she's in. Annabeth, on the other hand, is just, she's a good friend. Okay, it's hard, but honestly, I think I'm gonna have to go with Stevie, because at least Stevie would have some really cool true crime stories to tell me while I'm eating breakfast. So those are all of the names. I somehow came up with exactly 30 characters, and I didn't even plan that, so that's great. In the comments, let me know, if you were the next DC or Marvel superhero, which character in any of your favorite books that you've read would you want as your sidekick? I mean, if you really feel like it, you can choose between Voldemort and the Darkling like I did and give me your reasoning for it. But that's up to you. Just let me know down below who would be your sidekick. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this revamped tag, even though there was absolutely nothing revamped about it and I was just redoing the same tag over again. I really love doing this tag because I just love tags where you pull names out of a cup and you pick which one you would prefer. It's just a fun thing to do every now and then, so here we are. So yeah, I think that's going to be it for this video, you guys. If you're interested in following me on social media, all of my links and handles are in the description below. But thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you later. Goodbye!